Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Behind me, 2009 Honda Pilot. This has a bad ball joint. In order to change it, we have to change the whole control arm. Let's do it. The ball joint is going to be the hardest thing to get off, so let's start there. With a little angled pick, we'll release our cotter pin. Once I get it off, I'll show you what it looks like. Pretty easy, you just push out on one side and then pull back. There we go. So it looks just like this. Let me hold it with my other hand. So this little side here is the lock. We just pull it out, that unlocks it, and then we push it out or pull it out with our pick in this direction. I'm just gonna put a lubricant on this. If you live in a rusty place, maybe a penetrant the night before, would be a good idea. And this is a 19 millimeter. Let's see if I can break it loose. I forgot to tell you, but I have the steering wheel turned all the way in one direction to open up this whole area. I'm just gonna hit on it with a hammer. Well, it's just spinning. I'm gonna try this. I have a set of super shallow sockets. The cool thing about these sockets is it has a spot for a 17 millimeter wrench. See if I can get a little better bite on it. Yeah. That goes down all the way. No, that's not doing it either. This is pretty rusted on there, so I'm gonna use some heat. There we go. Amazing what a little heat will do. We're just gonna douse this a little. All right. Now I'll take what's called a pickle fork, put it in between the knuckle and our ball joint, and hit it with a hammer to separate it. There we go. Nice, we got the hardest part done. Now let's pull off the front bolt. The back side of our front bolt, we're gonna put just a little bit of lubricant. This is a 22 millimeter. If you're using an impact, you'll need a wobbly socket in order to get it in there. Gives you just the right angle. Buzz it out. Then we'll get the back two bolts. Our two back bolts are 19 millimeter. That one's a little stuck. I'll get that with my breaker bar. All right, that came out. Put my breaker bar on this one. See if it can get it now. We got one more bolt to remove. Let me show you. Our last bolt is for our sway bar bushing. We got the front bolt here. We can leave that. It's just this back bolt, 14 millimeter. Get in on there. Crack it loose. Hopefully it'll play nice with us. Once we crack it loose, we can buzz it out. There it is. Now we're ready to pull our control arm. We're gonna use a pry bar. We want our ball joint to come out of the knuckle all the way. Just push down on it. Use my pickle fork to get in there. There we go. Get this out all the way. Take a pry bar here in the back. Just push it out. Pry on the front part here too. You get a smaller bar. Sometimes you can get in places a little easier with a smaller pry bar. There we go. There. And this should come out. There we go. That's it. On our new one, we want to install these bushing washers. They have a little key slot on them. Just line that up. They just rest in there. Do that to the other one. It'll just rest like that for when we slide it in. That goes on our front side. Now our back side, this is not bolted, so it's just loose here. We need to tighten up this bolt. So if you look on our old one, lay it on the ground, and it's almost horizontal to the ground as it sits here. So this would just need to come up a little till it's almost horizontal, and then we can tighten that down. So let me do that real quick. I'm just gonna hold it so I can see it like that. We want it to kind of just look like the old one. This is 119 foot-pounds. Stand on it. All right, and just compare it with the old one. They look almost the same. That's good enough. Let's go ahead and install it. One more thing we want to do is take off this protective cup from our ball joint. So we'll just take the nut off, take this cup off, and now we'll feed it in. Get the back started first. There we go. We just need the front to go in. There we go. You just got to maneuver the knuckle around so you can find the right angle. Just gonna tap it a little. I got new bolts in my kit, so I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna put the front in first. Some threads started. Now let's put in our back ones. Our back holes don't quite line up, so I'm gonna see if I can just move it, tap on it a little. Oh, there we go. There we go. Just needs to come back just a smidge. I'm sorry, I think I bumped you. All right, now we'll snug them down. And these are torqued to 69 foot-pounds. We're done down here. Now we'll go up top. We'll put that sway bar bushing bolt back in. We'll load this in, suck it down. You won't be able to get a torque wrench in here, but it is 29 foot-pounds. So we'll just estimate that. Feels good. We'll put our ball joint in. Just lower this all the way. Got our new nut. And this is torqued to 83 foot-pounds. Once it's as tight as you want it, we're gonna install a new cotter pin. Looks like I can go just a little further, get that hole to line up better. There we go. We'll bend it. There, I like it. The last bolt is our front bolt. Let me show you how to do that. We have the car supported by the jack stand, and then the jack is under the ball joint. Now we're gonna jack up the control arm until we just start lifting up off of our jack stand. That's called loading the suspension. After that, we'll torque this down to 119 foot-pounds. All right, that's it. You can lower it. All right, we are finished. You can throw the tire back on. Good job. All right, there you go. That's how you can place the front control arm on your Honda Pilot. The hardest part will be getting that ball joint nut off. Once you got that off, the rest is pretty straightforward. It is recommended to get in alignment after this is done. Other than that, you're good to go. Thanks for watching. I'll have links in the description for all the parts and tools used. If you have any questions, comments, post down below. See you on the next one.